Once a frog lived in a well. The well was 1 meter wide in the middle of the field, and above the well was a tree. Our Dr. Frog has spent his whole life in that well. He has no experience beyond that well, but he has seen so much through the hole in the top of the well. Sometimes he saw nice blue sky and trees with green leaves. Sometimes he saw clouds, rain. So, Dr. Frog has experienced many things. As a result of his observations, he had been able to come up with his own particular universal view. He didn't know that there was any more than what he had seen. He had developed so much philosophy, so many theories to describe what is happening in his universe based on what he had seen through the tiny hole of his well. One day, another frog hopped in Dr. Frog's well. This frog has not been confined to any well. He had traveled quite a bit and even seen the Pacific Ocean. So he tried to explain to Dr. Frog, "My dear friend, I have seen such a vast mass of water called Pacific Ocean."
Yes, please explain it to me. But he was thinking in terms of water in his well. He inhaled some air and became bigger and asked if it was this big.
No, bigger.
He expanded more and again asked, "It must be this big, right?"
No, not at all. It was very big. It was beyond your imagination.
"Let me expand more." And in this way, he tried to expand more, and finally burst and died. Our scientists are something like Dr. Frog. They are confident that they have a clear understanding of the universe around them. Our planet is only one of the so many planets in this universe. Even within this universe, we are insignificant. The creation of the Supreme Lord consists of not only one universe but unlimited universes. In the Vedic literature, the number of universes is compared to a bucket full of mustard seeds. A whole bucket of mustard seeds is a huge quantity. So universes are clustered together like this, and Earth is only a tiny fragment of one of the smallest universes. But there may be some glimmer of truth in some of the scientific theories, but they are full of defects. There are two processes of acquiring knowledge. First is descending process, in which knowledge being passed down from a higher authority. Second is an ascending process, which our scientists use through perception of senses. Using information gathered through their senses, they develop hypotheses to explain the observed phenomenon. This process is not perfect because our sense perception themselves are imperfect. Our senses only give a small sample of the actual data. Example, the eyes. We can see only within a restricted range of the spectrum. There are light waves below and above the colors which we can see. We can see up to only a short distance and then everything becomes blurred and indistinct. Similar limitations apply to all other senses. We also have some other shortcomings. For example, we have tendency to cheat. We get illusioned very quickly and we commit mistakes. So, the knowledge acquired by us is not perfect.
So, to gather the perfect knowledge, we should rely on authoritative scriptures which give perfect knowledge.